Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. For the Grue Rume Show today, I got a very awesome guest, and he is an actor, professional wrestler, a singer, and author, and his name is Chris Jericho. And he's going to be in Terrifier 3. And if you're a fan of the Terrifier series, you're going to love the third one. The first two was amazing, and I can't wait to see the third one. And I talked to Chris Jericho all about the Terrifier films and Terrifier 3. So stay tuned and welcome to my nightmare. I am the host of Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume Show. So stay tuned and be. Thank you so much. All right, Chris. Welcome. Oh, I had to turn my video on.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up, Chris? Welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you.
Definitely, man. I know you're a huge fan of scary movies, horror films. Me too. And Terrifier, when the film first was out, you praised the film, you praised art, you even called art like the best new killer. And what about Terrifier and art like drew you in?
I just think because we hadn't really seen a character like Art in a long time, just the way that David Thornton plays him, um, the fact he doesn't speak, but is very effective with his facials. I mean, you can't. I could put a hockey mask on and be Jason in the next Friday movie, or I could be the next Leatherface or whatever you might want to do, Michael Myers, etc. Art doesn't have that. It has to be David Howard Thornton playing this character. The fact that Art exists in our world, you can walk into a diner and see him there, a costume shop, a bar. Uh, that kind of creeped me out as well because, it doesn't have to be nighttime. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be in a forest. It doesn't have to be in a deserted house. He's just there. And just the viciousness of the character. He's not like you watch, a Friday the 13th movie and like somebody gets like stabbed in the stomach and they're like, they die. Terrifier, it's like like
Yes,
100
exactly.
times. It just doesn't stop. You're like, okay, okay. Um, all of those things kind of contributed to me. I've never seen really anything like that before. And I was very attracted to the whole concept of that.
Nice. Yeah, you're absolutely right with that. Yeah. And I love your scene in part two. You're eating the how
Yeah.
Halloween food. So did the food taste good at least or no?
No, it was terrible. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning and like this cold. Um, I think it was like a former mental institution in Staten Island. It's actually where we filmed part three as well. But they were like cold jelly eyeballs. And knowing Damien, he probably made those too. Like he makes everything. So all the special effects. So he probably I can see him at home making jelly eyeballs. And it's one of those. I did a Chef Boyardee commercial once where you had to eat the cold ravioli and you eat it, and as soon as they say cut, you spit it out. That was the same with the jelly eyeballs because it was really, yeah, it wasn't very good, and I was kind of really grossed out because they're stone cold. Blah. So, yeah, like it was kind of gross, man. But any you gotta die for your art, so to speak.
That's true, yes. And I've been hearing a lot of things about the third film, like there's people passing out in the theater, walking out, getting grossed out. I mean, that comes with the territory when you watch art. And so what do you think fans are gonna love about Terrifier 3 and of course the fate of Burke?
Yeah, Burke doesn't last too long. I'm one of the few to make it into two Terrifier movies, which is quite a feat. But yeah, it's not a good fate for Burke. Listen, you know what to expect from Terrifier if you've seen the movies before. Uh, I'll say we go above and beyond. when it comes to kill scenes.
Oh
And
my God.
this one definitely goes beyond. It's pretty rough, man. It's pretty depraved, and that's kind of what you expect when you watch these movies. But it's also wrapped around a great story. Uh,
Mhm.
I think Lauren Lavera as Sienna, our final girl, is one of the best final girls of all time, if not the best. Definitely up there with Laurie Strode for sure, with
Oh,
Jamie Lee. And of course, talking about art, there is no killer in movies like Art the Clown. So it's not just a bunch of batshit crazy kill scenes. It's got a great storyline and some really great acting performances as well. So it really is the tale of two cities. If you
mhm.
like gore, you are going to love this. If you don't like it, you're going to hate it and probably run away and faint in the theater like people already have. Like we said, it's banned in France already.
Yeah, I know.
Um, but I can see why. Like, I'm not saying, oh, it's over. Like, it's fucked up. So just be ready for that, man. Like, I thought my death was pretty hardcore, and it is.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, spoiler alert, Bert dies. But it's nothing compared to some of the other deaths. So be ready for it, man, because it's not just a publicity scheme. It's real.
Oh man. Like when you go back and watch the first two films, like what kill do you think is the most gross kill? Like, I mean, you have when in the first one when the girl gets sawed in
Yeah.
half, the second one with the bed,
Yeah.
the bedroom scene. Like which scene, which kill you think was the
Well, I mean,
worst?
both of those are terrible. I mean, I think Catherine in the first one is still one of the worst deaths you've ever seen because just being in that position, whether you're a girl or a guy, everyone knows how vulnerable the parts between your legs are, and just to be hanging there and to have that happen, and like you're like, oh come on, he's not going to do it, and then when you see it and you see all of it, um, it's pretty messed up, man. And I think you know the mother and two with the mashed potatoes in the face.
Oh my God,
Um,
yes.
just those scenes alone. You talk about the bedroom scene when he takes her hands and just breaks her hand
Oh,
like that.
yes.
Still, it still bothers me. So there's a lot of those types of scenes in these movies that kind of get to me. But once again, wait till you see the shower scene in Terrifier 3, and
Oh
I'll
my
leave it
God.
at that.
Okay. I'll definitely keep my eye out for that.
When you see it and the shower starts, you're gonna go, "Oh no, Jericho warned me about this one."
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Like when it comes out this week, I already got my ticket bought. So,
Nice, nice.
and, well, thank you so much for taking time and doing this. I appreciate it. Happy Halloween too.
My pleasure, man. Happy Terrifier week.
Definitely. Bye.